I wonder at this point, like, if someone isn't familiar with our show, if they're like, is this irony? Is he doing it wrong on purpose? Hi, I'm Phil. This is Vinny.
Hi, I'm Kevin.
Welcome to Pretty Good Cooking.
Pretty good.
Arthur's here. He's back there. He's big chillin'. Look at that chillin', baby. Yo. Today, we're gonna make some real Instagram bologna. Which is not bologna, but I'm trying not to use as many swear words these days. So I'm referring to bologna in the terms of nonsense, buffoonery. We're gonna make cinnamon roll French toast bites, which is a combination of breakfast foods, which the background is I recently discovered Instagram Reels, which is a mindless scrolling process. Anyways, this popped up on one of my algos from Fit Waffle Kitchen, who is like an influencer lady, I think, and none of the recipes she makes look healthy. So I just want to say, maybe she is fit, but her recipes are not, including this one, which is cinnamon roll French toast bites. And it looked fun. But it also looked like not a complete meal, so I will show you that we have bacon cooking in the oven. Actually, it's looking just about done. But when you cook it on a rack like this in the oven, it allows some of that excess fat to render out. And I kind of like a leathery or even maybe wispy, little bit of crunchiness with the bacon. So please don't let me forget I'm cooking that. So I just wanted to show the bacon.
Does today's meal have anything to do with the time of day we're filming?
Oh yeah, it's Saturday. Brunch for the boys. So that is part of why we're making this, is that it's kind of brunch time. Okay, we're gonna start by making the cinnamon butter. And this recipe, in a very cursed manner, mixed imperial measurements with tablespoons and stuff, so it's like all over the board. So I gotta like actually weigh out some of it. So I'm gonna try, let's see how much butter this is. This is softened butter, and then I softened it. So I'm gonna guess that this is 5 tablespoons of butter.
What number are we looking for?
70, yeah, 5 tablespoons. Boom. Okay, to that, we are gonna add 4 tablespoons of light brown sugar. I have dark brown sugar, but I don't care. They don't really taste that different to me. All right, and then we're gonna add some cinnamon. We're gonna add 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, which is a lot, but we are also making a lot of butter. That was a heavy one, so I'll pair it with a light one. And if you've got like an implement or a mixer or whatever, you can certainly use that, but I figured it'd be just as easy to just mash it together. Which looks like I'm wrong. But what I will do instead, actually, I think I'm gonna grab a glove, maybe? But I figured this is...
I'm sorry.
Why is that funny?
It just did.
It's fine. It's fine. Listen, Kev, I'm not really much of a baker. I mean, like, the main problem that we might encounter here is getting it off of my glove. But even that, I don't think it's gonna be too bad. Look at that. There was never any doubt. Yeah, getting it off the glove is kind of a pain. Okay, there's that. Alrighty. So I want to prep things ahead of time. So because I want to have everything in place, I'm going to make our icing. And I'm going to wing it a little bit, although, let's see how many. We got 75 grams of cream cheese. And we're going to do a 3 to 2 to 1 ratio with butter, cream cheese, and icing sugar. But I don't remember what order. So it is mostly cream cheese, the 2 is the icing sugar, the 1 is the butter. Okay, so we have 75 grams, so we would want 25 grams of butter, right? That's 3 to 1.
Yeah.
Okay. How much butter is this? Too much. Oh, that's close enough. That's 30 grams of butter, whatever. I am gonna microwave this cream cheese really quick. It is soft, but it could be softer. So I'm just gonna throw it in the microwave really fast. Okay, that's much softer. All right, there's that. There's our butter. And again, like an egg beater or, you know, something other than whatever I'm gonna do would be better.
Use your hands again.
I might. I was thinking about trying to use a whisk.
For a penny and for a pound.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. So here I am once again, mashing these together unceremoniously. But it's like, it's working. I definitely feel foolish doing this. I will say that. But I also feel like, you know, it's the means to the end. To the end to the means. Okay. I wonder at this point, like, if someone isn't familiar with our show, if they're like, is this irony? Is he doing it wrong on purpose? And the answer is, I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. Okay, now that those are incorporated, we can add our, okay, we only had a little bit of lossage there. We can add our icing sugar.
10 whole grains?
Yeah, it's not bad. I could just blop that butter back in there, but I think it looks fine as is. So I had about 50 grams of this icing sugar.
I recommend sifting it.
I don't know if, well, fine, Kevin, fine. I was gonna make you do this part, but then I was like, well, Kevin could just chill. I don't know if this is gonna sift, by the way. Well, this is gonna take forever. You think it really matters for this? All right, well, I'll be here doing this for the next lifetime.
How much are you putting in?
50 grams. I've done 10 so far.
I can take over if you want.
I got it.
We'll be back.
All right, Kevin helped me out with what did we do with that sugar? We sifted it. So here I am with the whisk. Kevin told me to use an egg beater. I don't have one. So we're just gonna see how it works. And my immediate impression is that it doesn't. And it's now all just a big blob in the whisk. But it does smell like the correct type of icing, and that makes me feel optimistic. Yes, that's what we wanted. It's just for dipping. Tastes good. I'm gonna use my spatula to gather it up. That looks totally fine. I didn't even have to buy an egg beater. This has become so silly so quickly. We haven't even made anything. Okay, we're gonna make our French toast batter, which is usually just eggs and milk and maybe a little vanilla. I don't have milk on hand, so I'm gonna use half and half today, which will be fine. It'll be even richer, which is what we're going for today. You know, a nice brunch that makes your stomach hurt. 2 eggs, 100 milliliters of milk product, and some vanilla. And because we have big brains, we're gonna add a little bit of salt to the batter. And to increase the bougie factor, we will use pink Himalayan salt. So you can't see it, but you know it's fancy and it's in there. We'll whisk that together. You wanna taste it, Kevin? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I didn't mean it. Almost got it. Okay, over here we got our leftover butter, which we're gonna pop in this pan. And we will start assembling. Actually, I'm gonna add some ghee too. I think that might not be quite enough butter. Start assembling this nonsense. Okay, so I have Buttermilk Bread from Kroger. I got this loaf for free through some coupon, and it sat in my fridge for a while, so it's stale, but that's actually very good for this purpose. All right, so let's get down to business. So either using a spatula, but I think a butter knife is gonna be easier. We're gonna take our cinnamon butter, and we're gonna butter that bread. You can see there's like little streaks of butter still in it, which means I did a bad job of mixing it by hand. But you also could argue that it's home style. Yeah, home style. Authentic, just like your mom would make. Unless your mom was a professional and very good at these kind of things. But odds are, she was just okay. Now you don't have to worry about super even distribution or edge-to-edge distribution for that matter, because we're gonna trim the edges. Can I make sandwiches? So there's 4 of them. We'll work on getting our pan nicely greased. And then we will remove the crusts. All right, Arthur, don't get any ideas. I'm never gonna trim crusts off your bread. You're gonna eat the crusts. Okay, now to turn these into bites, we're gonna cut them lightly. You can see I'm like not mashing it together into 4 pieces. So you have something like that. All right, and now we can proceed to the cooking after all this time. So you have the options to use your hands or you can use tongs. You're just gonna pop it into your batter. You wanna fully coat it, but you don't wanna soak it, otherwise it'll get real soggy. And then, pop it in the pan. The lack of sizzle makes me think it was not hot enough, but that's all right. It will heat up as we continue to add more. Also, looks like I had a little too much batter. It's fine. All right, we'll let future ones drain. Oh my God, they really drain a lot, don't they? There we go. That's the sound we wanted. Ooh. Yeah, we'll be back after I get these going. We might have to do 2 batches. They might not all fit in the pan, but it would make me very happy if they did all fit in the pan. So I might overcrowd the pan. See you soon. Okay, so some of these are definitely better than others. Definitely have some sogginess going on, but I will show you, it kind of looks like a pancake bite almost, or very French toast-like. So these ones are done. These ones actually I think look pretty decent. But what you can definitely see is like the first few that I put in, where I had way too much batter, they're like very bloated looking, and those will probably be less tasty. But it's important to remember that we don't aim for perfection, we aim for adequacy, or something. Very nice. So I'm just gonna grab a few out here first. We'll let the rest keep going just a little bit longer. So I think I'm just gonna turn the heat off. And just because these aren't decadent enough, we're gonna toss them in cinnamon sugar. This is pre-made cinnamon sugar. So you just give them kind of a once over, and you hope that they stick together, because that might not be guaranteed. So part of what I'm thinking might have happened is, since the pan wasn't quite hot enough, if we had fried at a little higher heat, they might be a little bit less soggy than they look right now. But there's 4 pieces with our frosting, and that's it. The only thing left to do is to try it. All right, I thought this get a little fussy, so he's just gonna hang out while we taste. So let's go ahead and let's try it. The one I'm grabbing feels soggy. I'll try it, no, I will dip first, so as not to double dip. It's delicious. Like, it's clearly over the top, indulgent. It tastes like butter and sugar and everything nice. I would like it if I had like crisped up the outside a little bit more, but that tastes like way better than I was expecting. So, Kevin, you wanna see if it passes with test?
How does it feel?
It feels spongy. I agree. Very good.
It's the kind of thing that you like we're doing servings of 4 pieces, and I would not eat any more than that because it would just wreck you. So that's how you do it. I think we could have done it a little bit better, but I'm happy with how it came out, and it could be kind of like a nice little thing, for a fun brunch with the boys. So if you like what we're doing, that's good. See you next time.